Stevie, kill the beat. Pittsburgh, nigga. Pittsburgh, nigga. Pittsburgh, nigga. Pittsburgh, nigga.
Reporting live from the city of steel, where it's realer than real. Stay in your lane, dog, this killer be killed. And we can tell you how dead broke feel. We done struggled for real, and the shorties ain't got no chill. Young bucks running wild because the old heads tired. Shooting after shooting, got the hood on fire. North side hot, but the east side blazing. Pittsburgh real, this the city I was raised in. I wanna make it out, but I'm feeling like I'm caged in. My uncle like 50, still trapping out the days in. Trips out of town make me love my city more, but we don't love each other, dawg, we'd rather go to war. I was down bad poor when they put me on this tour. I'ma tell you from the door, I'm too hard to ignore. Heart pure, I'ma blow like TNT. We could bring it to the table, shout out TMZ. Got 5 minutes of fame, put me back in the game. Dre and Phil feel the same, said they feel my pain. Tell Stevie, turn it up, one time for your boy. Tell them crooked ass cops, stop hating on Savoy. Bro.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 21. Thank you guys for coming to sit at the table with us. We got some good topics in store for us today, so make sure you guys subscribe to us. We definitely got that $500 for our lucky subscribers, so make sure you guys tune in.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to episode 21. As you see, we live on Mount Washington. Hey, it's a beautiful sight. I hope y'all love the view. Hey, and I want to send a shout out to all y'all subscribers. Y'all been subscribing. Y'all been following. Y'all been doing y'all thing, man. I just want to keep thanking y'all. Hey, man.
Wait to get that $500 away.
Yeah.
Come get it.
Please come get it.
We're trying to give it away. We're trying to give it away.
Man, and are we? I mean, y'all act like y'all don't want it. You know what I mean?
Real.
I never seen nobody trying to give away $500 and yet don't nobody want it.
For free.
So all you got to do is subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube. It's free. It's just hit the red subscribe. That's it.
The button.
You ain't got to put no credit card information in, none of that. You ain't got to do none of that. We just need y'all to keep subscribing as y'all doing, but we need to, keep at a faster pace, I'm going to say. I want to see more because I know more of y'all are watching.
Definitely.
And you know what I mean? I definitely like the fact that y'all are. I want to say, shout out to the Savoy every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They got it going on. They got the Dirty Birds chicken in there. They doing their thing. Make sure y'all go support the Savoy. It's just been a great, wonderful summer. Sha'Carri TMZ summer. Y'all seen last episode, we had Miss Donnie P in the building. Now we back to us. We got a special artist today, straight out the Berg. 5 minutes of fame, Just Jayla. She gonna do her thing, our first R&B.
Definitely.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get into that. That's gonna be great, you know what I mean? And just keep doing what y'all doing. And hey, $ PGHTMZ. Please donate. Please donate. Whatever, 50 cents, $1. Hey, you're not helping our pockets. You're helping the community. You're helping Bra and the rising of this show.
Definitely.
You're helping so we can keep getting y'all out as artists and performers, chefs, whatever you doing. So please donate whatever it is that you have that you give. I know it's pandemic and we're coming through it, but hey, you can go in the bar and buy a drink. Why not support something that's positive going on?
And we know y'all getting that PUA too.
Yeah.
I'll take
Or
some of
even
that.
their own businesses, however they getting it. Help us, help y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the PPP.
Period. So let's get started.
Right into it.
So as y'all see, Dre said we're out in Mount Washington. This is a very popular place to go and look at our beautiful city. But it's summertime. Like, what else is there to do in the city?
I mean, it's a lot of sightseeing. Like, people come to Pittsburgh and think that there's nothing to do. This is one of the major attractions, coming and seeing the view of our beautiful city. A lot of cities don't have this view. A lot of those cities don't have where you could come and bring your family, kids, friends, and congregate. There's been weddings up here, prom, rehearsals, prom pictures, all types of stuff
Beautiful
up here.
scenery.
You know what I mean? And then we got the zoos. We have, there's so much. We got the casino.
Dre, a lot of it is being shut down because of Corona. A lot of it is being damaged. Like, a lot of people don't even want to go back to work because they have the PPPs or not even.
They just being lazy.
They're just being lazy overall. They're just being lazy and not continuing on what they started, and that's the problem. Like, they're closing down pools. Like, how is it that it's over 80 degrees and there's no pools open? They're literally closing pools because there's no lifeguards. They're shutting down a lot of cafes or a lot of restaurants because there's no there's no
help. There's a lot of businesses that can't open
That's
up
right.
because of that. Yeah.
I hear that a lot. Like, if the service, I be like, man, the service is so slow, or why are y'all closing early? And they're like, due to no staff.
and that
Yeah.
sucks.
And that sucks. Like, why? That's why your orders are late. Why when you know what I mean? You're ordering food, it's taking an hour and a half instead of 45 minutes. Like, people are lazy. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I know we talked about this before the show about the topic, but it's like this. A lot of people weren't getting $500 a week.
No, they wasn't.
They wasn't getting $1,000 every 2 weeks.
PUA.
So they keeping that PUA.
So they keeping that
I ain't knocking
PUA.
y'all.
Yeah, I really can't
Do
blame
something
y'all.
with it. Us as
I'm
people
knocking
should
y'all.
do something
Exactly.
with it. We should have the businesses that's providing the necessities that we need, the necessities that we need, or anything as far as that. We should not be lacking and letting them just close down businesses that we need.
It's
Can I
because
ask
people
y'all
lazy
something?
though.
Can I
But
ask
we
y'all-
shouldn't be
is
that
it, is
lazy.
it that people, because listen, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Is it because people are lazy, or is it because they're making more money sitting at home?
They're making
More money sitting at home.
So why are you hating on them?
Yeah.
They need to pay
I'm
them more.
not hating, but
Pay
I'm
them
just
more.
saying.
Pay them more.
They need
The
to
businesses need
invest
to
in
pay more.
themselves.
Yeah.
They
The
need to
bus-
invest in themselves. I'm not saying working. I'm not saying
Minimum
work.
wage needs to be raised here.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
that's what
But
it
take
is.
the money that you're
Getting
getting
paid
and do
more.
something with
Yeah.
it. Do something positive.
I
with
mean,
it.
we can't say that they're not, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was only getting $300 every week, and they're giving me
Versus-
$500,
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm not
going
going
back to
away.
be a lifeguard.
You're not going back
Definitely.
there.
I'm not going back there until I have to.
Save your own kids.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't gonna lie. Like,
Yeah,
save your
get a
own
pool in the
kids.
backyard.
I'm done with
Yeah,
this.
I mean, so I
see
can't
you in
blame them.
September.
But
Definitely.
understand this is now as the Commonwealth, as Pennsylvania, as Pittsburgh, we need to raise minimum wage.
Definitely.
Now, if people was getting more money, then $1,000 every 2 weeks wouldn't be, oh, that's good, or you know what I mean. People wouldn't be okay with that. But right now, with the minimum wage at $7.50,
I think it's more than that. I think
$8,
it's
it's
like
no more than $8.
11. I think it's
No,
11.
it's
No,
not.
it's not.
No,
No, it's
It's like
$7.50.
between
It never got raised up.
$7.50
It never got
$8,
legalized.
yeah.
So that's why nobody's going to work.
Listen, you know your boy ain't blaming them. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's like, oh, these people are lazy. But it's common sense.
Yeah.
I think if I make more sitting at
But
home,
why not
I'm not
invest
going
with
out
it?
there for
But
you
you
to
don't
give
know
me
what they're doing.
crumbs.
Yeah, you can't say that because
We
they may
have
be
businesses
invested.
that's closing down. What black-owned business that you know? We need
But you
more.
can be investing in. But the
We
thing
need
is,
more.
when you got a black-owned business right now, there's no help. So
There's no-
with not people not spending, so that's not a major reason why they're
Okay.
going under. It's not because they're not taking the money that they're getting and investing it. Because I'm gonna speak for myself with this.
Mhm.
I'm investing everything I got in it,
Mhm.
and if nothing's coming back yet,
Yeah.
you're not going to see a profit margin. You're not going to see, you know what I mean. So it's
Yeah.
you can it's called the struggle.
Yeah.
You got to know how to go through the struggle. And that's one of the things me and Phil had talked about before. We're coming from transitioning from the streets into being an entrepreneur. You know how to fall
Mm-hmm.
and you know how to get back up.
Back
Yeah.
up.
A lot of people that never been in them like it's in them situations
Mhm.
don't know how to pick themselves up. Don't know how to go home and eat oodles and noodles every night. Don't know how to go through that stuff. Yeah, or something, you know what I mean? Drink water to be full.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I've been there where we drink water to be full, where you're not worried about eating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what that is with that. So I agree with you though, because like what we were talking about in the topic, these pools are closing.
Definitely.
Kids are dying because there's not enough lifeguards.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I want to send my condolences to the baby that died up there in Hershey Park
Definitely.
at the pool. You know, my deepest condolences.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And that's why this is one of the topics that we're touching, because we want to know, why can't y'all raise minimum wage? This is why you can't get people to work, because the government will give us enough to get by,
Yes.
but our state won't give us enough to get by.
But see, that's what's killing me, because like if the state is saying, well, this is what a person should make, and so people are staying home because this is what they're saying they should
But
make.
that's the federal. That's not the state. That's the
no,
federal.
this is all state. That's what
Oh, okay,
PUA
okay.
is.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay, okay.
So the state is
'Cause
saying,
you know different states
yeah,
got different
Pennsylvania
amounts.
is saying, well, this is the amount of money that y'all that we think y'all should make to get by.
Yeah.
But then you go back to work and that's not what you're getting.
Yeah.
Right,
That
right.
doesn't make sense to me.
It don't.
Exactly.
It
That's
don't.
why there's a
It
shortage
don't.
of people
That's
working.
what I'm
That's
saying.
the answer.
Yeah.
If people want to know, tell them tune in to Pittsburgh TMZ. We say the truth.
Definitely.
That's
Yeah.
why, because you're getting paid more to sit at home on your ass than it is to go in to be a
And
lifeguard
this is
or
what
to
this-
be a pizza delivery driver.
And this is what the state is saying is what they think a person should make to get through this pandemic.
Now let me
Yeah.
ask y'all this, because
Crazy.
this is a question I
And they're
got.
paying people's rent. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's,
Mhm.
and there's
Everything, funding for everything.
institutions funding for all that stuff. So not only are they giving people this free money, but they're also paying their rent, paying their electric bills, whatever. So yeah, why would you want to go back to work when you're only making X amount of dollars and you're, you know what I mean?
Slaving all day, 8
Robbing
hours.
Peter to pay Paul.
To even get to work. Some people got to do that to even get to work.
Right.
So you know what I mean? So it's like
catching the bus.
catching Ubers late night. Yeah. So you're spending more to get to work, but they're going to give me something just to log in and say, you know what I mean? I'm on unemployment, because that's what they all have to do each week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, that was understandable. So that's why there's a shortage, but they don't want to say that. You know what I mean? Because when you look at towns, we all been on vacation, Miami, Atlanta, they're booming. People are working.
Yes.
People are booming. They're not complaining about low jobs and lifeguards.
I never thought about that, because they are.
It's the
out
Commonwealth.
Miami
It's
working.
Pennsylvania. This ties into why we've been asking for a higher minimum wage, and we wouldn't be right here talking about why we can't get no dish boys or bus boys or lifeguards. Shit, the kids can stay home and get it. If you had a job and you were working, got laid off because of the pandemic, they can get paid that. So what kid you know that's getting $1,000 every 2 weeks is going to go sit in the summertime?
You ain't.
Going to go turn some fries at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Because I know I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. We grown and we wouldn't.
That's crazy, because at 14, that was it. I went to go do all that.
To get your tennis shoe money.
To go. That's what I'm saying, back then.
You know,
So imagine if they gave you $1,000. If they gave you $1,000,
that's what I'm saying. I would have set my ass
at home.
I would have invested it, but I definitely would have set my ass and got what I was worth.
I would definitely hope that these people are, taking their money and investing it or making smart decisions.
They're not.
I mean, I would,
like we said,
Jordans keep running out.
To each his own. Because I definitely see a lot of people buying a lot of properties too. I ain't even gonna hold you. I definitely see a lot of our people buying a lot of more properties too.
And I also see Nike then went up.
Yeah, everything's going up. That was the catch.
I also see all the companies that are rising.
When they threw the food stamps out there, the prices went up on bread, milk.
Shortage on chicken.
But the smart thing y'all should have did was invest in them stocks.
Yeah,
because they going up, your money gonna go up too.
Exactly. So invest. You know what I mean? So I want to give another shout out to Savoy. I want to give a shout out to Chuck Sanders, our sponsor. Yo, we always got to keep giving you love, baby. Every episode,
Definitely.
you show us nothing but love, and you there for us in the community many a times. You and your wife. So shout out to the Savoy.
See you tonight.
All right. So now the next topic we wanted to talk about was I told y'all there was a whistleblower in the Commonwealth of Pittsburgh right now, and they're talking about. I'm gonna read the letter actually, so I can give our viewers what's going on. They saying that somebody wrote this letter and said that there's been so much racism going on down in the county jail, the county courts, everything to do with Pittsburgh when it comes to justice. And the letter got wrote June 25th. Mm-hmm. And if you want to go see the letter, it's posted in Pittsburgh TMZ.
We got our fingers on it.
It says, to whom it may concern, I feel it is my obligation to speak out about what I've witnessed the past decade working in the Allegheny County Courthouse. Due to the fear of retaliation, I feel it is the best to remain anonymous for now. They said for now. With everything that has transpired as of late, I feel more needs to be exposed. I am an African American. I have been the target of racist acts and witnessed countless racist acts within the courthouse staff. These acts are from district attorneys and number of judges alike, especially Judge David R. Cashman, whom he is very familiar with. I personally witnessed Judge Cashman be very mildest with black defendants and treat their cases almost as shame. Along with many others of his staff, observed him say disregarding things to black defendants and literally fall asleep on the bench in the middle of hearings. So for Judge Cashman to speak out against the clear racist actions of District Attorney Stephen A. Zappala is very hypocritical when he has done things far worse. So basically, this letter is really letting you know we don't know who this is, and this is all alleged. It's dated June 25th, to whom it may concern, and they leave it sincerely anonymous. If you want to listen to more of it, go on Pittsburgh TMZ on Facebook, and I'm sure it's all over Pittsburgh on the Facebook timelines with this letter. So, I mean, how do y'all feel about that? Hearing that coming from what we've been going through in the last couple.
Who it may concern, because that is deep. That is crazy to know that someone on the inside honestly sees what's going on I'm sorry, you said a decade?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
A
Why it
decade?
take so long?
A decade? Like, why? What was
Why did it take so long? Like you said,
Yeah, like what? I don't understand why it takes people so long. Like, did your conscience just come into play 10 years later? Like,
after
you
he
wasn't
did all
thinking
that to
shit,
all them kids?
all that grimy ass shit the whole
All them
time. You was
adults.
letting it go. So obviously, sometimes I feel like something bad is about to happen to that person. That's when they want to start snitching.
They
Play
want
a
good
part.
karma. They
Yeah.
want good karma.
Yeah,
now.
like.
You're like a movie. Okay, I'm gonna let
Definitely,
my guilt
thank
out.
you
I
for
mean,
coming
yeah,
out.
right.
Because
Yeah.
it's
Thank you
definitely
for
good to
coming
know.
out, but-
Yeah,
Good to notice, but it's like,
I'm gonna
we
be
could have
honest.
been.
You ain't telling us nothing we don't know.
truth.
Like, I mean, like we all know that. We all know that Pittsburgh.
But
is
now that
Pittsburgh.
this
Yeah.
information is
Like,
out,
let's be honest.
What's gonna happen? And I mean,
What's
what do
next?
y'all believe? Like, and I'm asking y'all because I'm sure we all been pulled over. We've all been
there's probably some of our
involved with the
viewers that been
police.
in front of that judge.
Exactly.
Who had an encounter
Exactly.
with that judge.
And I've been encountered down there with some judges, and I can't say that I've seen racism with my case, but you never know. You know what I mean? And one thing I believe in when it comes to the justice system in them courtrooms, the good old boys.
Definitely.
They have cliques that go out, play golf,
Definitely.
and all of that. And like Plies said, we'll swap you out.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So I always believe that in the justice system. And
It's
here,
all about who you know.
exactly. And there's been so much corrupt in there that it's ridiculous. All the way to one of our friends, and actually Phil's brother, was put in jail. Remember back in the day when people would put extension cords to tie their belt or
Anything is a
shoestrings
belt.
to tie your belt? He was in the courthouse and they ran up on him and said he stole the extension cord.
What?
You want to
Got
tell the story
everything?
some more, Phil?
It wasn't the courthouse. What happened was he was out late. So
Okay.
they had no reason to bother him. So when they grabbed him and did everything, they tried to say he stole the extension cord that he was using to hold his pants up. So, you know, us thinking like this is bogus, this ain't gonna happen. Like, you know, he's not gonna come of this. He goes to court and gets 11 months in jail.
Wow.
For extension cord.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I
And
mean,
he
it's
bought out
public
his
knowledge.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's public knowledge. Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, this whistleblower ain't doing nothing we don't know.
Yeah, would you say tell us something we already don't know
Or
about
do
that?
something,
It's
enforce
worse.
it. You work
Like, that's what I'm
inside.
saying. Don't give me a letter. Give me action. Man.
You
I don't
definitely.
Really, like, I'm
you
not
work
hating on
inside.
them.
You
I'm
work
not
behind
hating.
the
Yeah.
doors.
But
You
we've been
work
hearing
inside.
letters and not
Yeah,
action
I
for
ain't
years. I
worried
feel
about
you.
that, man.
I
They've
feel
been
you.
doing us dirty for years. It ain't nothing new to me. So
I mean, so when it's my question to y'all, what do y'all think this letter is going to do? Is it going to change something?
We hope. We want it to. Like, we definitely
But it's going
aim
to take
for
voters
it
to do the change.
more than voters. I think us as people, as a community overall, as a unit, like, overall, I feel as though we need to step up and take charge. Like, behind the scenes, it's more than just the criminal law who's taking advantage of us. It's definitely way bigger than that. Like, this is not just nothing new.
Yeah.
It's definitely way bigger.
I mean,
than
and I'm a testament to tell you because the laws have changed. I was a product of the 50-1 when it came to crack cocaine ratio. I got so much time because it was crack.
Mm-hmm.
But a same person could have came through with cocaine,
Yeah.
which was predominantly white people coming through with cocaine. You know what I mean? And that's why they changed the law now. Because it was 100-1. It always got down. It's down. I believe it's down to 10-1. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it in a while. But before the last I seen it was 50-1. And you know what I mean? So that it's the same type of standards. Like, yo, the races that they do. But like you said, Phil, they've been talking about this. But we've been new this. But my thing is, what are they going to do now? And when I say the voters, I'm talking about we as the voters voted Zapala in there. He didn't just get put in there. Yeah. We voted him in there.
There's a lot of people that's voted in there.
And that's why I said we got to vote them out. That's the start. You got to vote them out and make sure we be particular.
I feel like it's rigged, Dre. I feel like they honestly, they know who they want in there. They got who they want in there. It's like,
I be feeling that way sometimes too.
I be feeling that way. They know who they want to sign their paychecks to. They know who they want to give the big money to. They already know. They already got it mapped out. So it's nothing new. It's just like, it's what can we do about, what are we going to do about it? Like, that's the whole thing.
All the way to the Savoy.
Change,
yeah, all the way to the Savoy.
Yeah, I mean,
they keep running in there.
If there's not a plan, what are we going to do? Like, people can drop letters. I mean, this is nothing new. We've known this type of situation happens constantly.
Yeah.
You know, like, and
we need action, basically.
We need action, yeah. And you know, it started at the polls, but you know,
it could go way bigger than that because we need it to. It has to. Because we as a people, we want to see change. There has to be change. So we got to make it. Hey guys, I definitely want to bring to the table the fastest female runner, Sha'Carri. This is bothering me heavily on my man. It's just so crazy that the fact that she smoked marijuana and now she's disqualified in the race.
This morning, Team USA's track and field team is set for Tokyo, but one of its biggest stars, Sha'Carri Richardson, is not on the roster. The high-profile sprinter had a chance to be named to a relay team, but American track officials deciding not to include her. Initially, Richardson earned her spot with this decisive first-place finish in the women's 100-meter at the U.S. Olympic trials, going straight from the finish line right into the stands, hugging her family.
My family has kept me grounded. This year has been crazy for me, going from just last week losing my biological mother, and I'm still here.
But following that emotional moment, the stunning headline, Richardson suspended from the team. The 21-year-old tested positive for marijuana, a banned substance.
I know what I did. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm allowed not to do, and I still made that decision, but not making an excuse.
Well, let's tell the story truthfully. Like, not saying you said it wrong, but
yeah, my apologies. Just to get more into
a reporter yelled out, your biological mother's dead, at a news conference. First of all, the fucking reporter that did that, you're a piece of shit.
Definitely.
That's no fucking way for you to tell somebody that their mother died.
She's 21. She's 21.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. Like, would you?
That's how I learned. Somebody told me over the phone.
I mean, but that's over the phone. That's
but
different.
Not in the media
in
outlet.
A meeting.
I mean, but I'm just saying, like, to not know and somebody tell you, like, on some shit like
that's
that, and I was her age. I was 21.
Yeah,
like,
and I mean, to come out and just say that, and this is what the young lady did. And I know all of us were human. We make mistakes.
Definitely.
I understand there's rules. But she went and smoked the joint to get her mind right because her biological mother died. And I know the first thing y'all gonna say, so it's okay, is it okay to go smoke a joint after?
Yes, it is.
It's
okay to smoke a joint, period, because it's medical.
Exactly. You give a Xanax, you know what I mean? And she went and it's in her system.
Not even that. Michael Phelps, he had a bong in his mouth. He whole got caught.
He made a live video.
Like, it was a joke to y'all. It was a joke then.
Jimmy Fallon, it was on everything. He still got to swim.
He still got to make his billions of money. They're trying to sabotage this girl's whole career that she built for herself. The whole foundation that she built.
Yep. That shit is crazy.
I don't believe you should be able to test for anything other than performance-enhancing drugs for sports.
Definitely.
Because that's the only thing that matters. If somebody gets high, that's their own business.
True.
So the only thing you should be able to test for is if they're cheating.
And like we said, weed ain't make her run faster.
It ain't never make anybody run faster.
Just sit your ass down.
Yeah, she had the munchies and got,
I can see she didn't want to run at all. And you know what I mean? But she ran the fastest.
Y'all should be happy because lungs, I ain't running.
Hey, the fact that Maya kicked in was paranoia. She might have took off.
Man, I would have been like in the middle of the race, like, all right, can we take a break?
But they said she smoked after
the race.
And they tested her after
the race.
So it wasn't,
So, but that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, you got to think in the sports world. People take drinks when they're going through stress. They got coping mechanisms. We're not saying it's right.
But why is it okay? Yeah, so why would it have been okay if she'd have been drunk as hell and ran that shit?
And I say that all the time. I say that to my probation officer. It's okay for me to drink, but I can't smoke weed. Well, that don't add up because I can get more of a chance of getting a DUI, getting in trouble drunk, doing something stupid drunk, than smoking marijuana.
It calms me and ease me.
It makes me want the munchies.
I hope eating a bowl of cereal.
Exactly.
That's Drake's favorite line. I hope eating a bowl of cereal.
So I hope they reconcile this situation because young people make mistakes. And like we said on the last episode, I made my mistakes, you made your mistakes, you made yours. And do not crucify somebody for a mistake, especially if their mother died. And I know that might be, okay, that's the bogus reason, or that's the best reason she come up with. It's a reason. Nobody can give another person their reasoning for why they did what they did.
But it didn't make her run faster.
Weed. But it's just weed. You don't test these NBA players, these NFL players, the MLB.
Yeah, they do test the NFL. They do test
not randomly.
Yeah, they did. That's why they kill us.
They said as of last year's season that it was no
longer. Oh yeah, now they're coming into the new season.
But that's exactly
so
what
why
I'm saying.
the Olympics getting
so
so upset?
Why is the Olympics?
I guess because it's federal.
What is it in the other countries?
I'm about to say, because,
Cause
Amsterdam is all legal.
This is the World Olympics. This ain't just the
You bring up a good point.
States.
You're right.
So what
true.
are the stipulations in other countries?
Exactly. You're bringing up a great point.
Weed. It's not like she's smoking crack.
And that's crazy because it was
like
legal.
She's shooting
Where
up
she
heroin,
was.
doing steroids. It's fucking weed.
Yeah. And that's the truth. You're right. And I didn't think about it like that because, like you said, Amsterdam, over there, Jamaica, all of that's legal. You know what I mean? And they're part of the Olympics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you. That just doesn't make no sense.
Things is PEDs, like performance enhancing drugs.
Right.
Yes.
If it doesn't make her run faster,
right,
it shouldn't be a problem.
True.
Mind your business.
But that's the media.
Mind your business.
Yeah, that's the media's thing. I bet
definitely trying to bring her down overall. She's black, so they're trying to bring her down. She's a successful black person, so
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna say that I agree with you there, but I go 50-50 because it's not just because she's black, but it's as she's looked at as a role model. She's looked at as like she could be on a Wheaties box, young girls running track, and you don't want to.
Because Michael Phelps, he still got to swim. He still got to compete in his competition.
But they haven't made a decision yet, so we can't jump the gun. They're just talking about it.
Like when he did it, I want to be totally honest with you. When he did it, he already did the Wheaties boxes.
Yeah, he already made his money. True.
He got taken off of it.
Yeah,
but he still got to swim.
No, he still got to swim. But what Dre's saying is, she's probably gonna get to swim, which we hope so. But she's probably gonna get the run, but she's not gonna get the endorsements that she.
The Pepsi, all of that.
She would have been the darling of America.
Yeah,
definitely.
But she might get some dispensaries.
Yeah, exactly.
And she got on us.
Yeah, hey, and you like you said, other way. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And you see Pittsburgh got that yup out now. You know, shout out to Chevy Woods. We got that yup. Y'all ain't think Pittsburgh could do it. We got our own weed, so anything can happen. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean it's just, and like I was saying, just because she's a role model. So I feel that's the reason why they're really, because you know what I mean. The president, you see with the president, I didn't inhale. You remember back when that was going on? You might be a little young on that.
I know talking about Clinton was,
yeah. So they're definitely, you know what I mean. So they tried to make that a big thing. Well, the president smoked weed. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean. So it's because of the role model, and that's what comes with being in the stardom. And that's why I say with us, you know, we gotta walk and watch how we walk and talk and do things, because with this stardom becomes people looking up to you, people always in your life, in your business. So you got to think, damn, how is this going to reflect? And me and Phil talk about that all the time on our deep conversations. Well, we understand why J and B and big names like that don't want to be around people, because there's somebody's always out trying to win off of you. Somebody's always out trying to point out your flaws. Definitely. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, that's why a lot of people don't like to be in big crowds, large congregation, unless they're paid to come. You know what I mean? Excuse me. But she said, yeah, you know, and that's just what it is. So, you know what I mean? Hey, man, listen, it feels great up here. This atmosphere, I can't tell y'all. It just feels great. It's not too hot. Well, y'all look like y'all freezing.
It's cold as hell. I'm going to let y'all know. It's cold as hell.
Yeah, we came prepared.
July 2nd
it's a little net, but
yeah, looking like a Crippin' Blood stage here. Yo, look like banging on wax in this one.
Welcome to 5 Minutes of Fame.
My name is Just Jayla, and yes, I am Pittsburgh's finest. Are you guys ready to have a good time? Yeah. Yes, and I'm so excited. So am I. Shout out to you guys, okay? All right, it's time to rock out.
Late night, when I call you, you won't answer. Meanwhile, I'm praying for you. Hope you're okay. And then some nights, when I call you, you won't answer.
Welcome to 5 Minutes of Fame.
5 minutes of fame? What's that?
What's 5 minutes of fame? It's where you show your talent live for 5 minutes. This is Pittsburgh TMZ presents Come Sit at the Table.
You're now live with PGH TMZ.
What's up, y'all? This is 5 Minutes of Fame, and I'm Dre, and we're live on location. And we're down here downtown Pittsburgh at the PPG Plaza across from Market Square. We just seen a great smashing performance from Just Jayla. Y'all seen it, our first R&B artist on the 5 Minutes of Fame. She did her thing representing for the city. That's what's up with you. What's going on with you? How you doing?
I'm good. I feel really good. I feel energized. I feel great. I love everything about this performance.
I love how you rock the crowd. I love how you just kept them going. You kept them intertwining with your songs, and you even did one for the kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's what shows a lot about artists coming out today. Y'all not forgetting about everybody. You had the old school flow, and that's what 5 Minutes of Fame is about. It's about showing the world what you got and how you're multi-talented. And this is what we've been trying to show Pittsburgh, all the episodes that I've done at Pittsburgh TMZ. And I just want to thank you because you made it a thing now. You got to be able to perform. You know what I mean? It's more than just shooting the videos. You know what I mean? So I like that because you really kept the crowd going, yo. And y'all already know how I am. This is 5 Minutes of Fame, and this is what we talk about every single week when we come to y'all and bring y'all new talent. So if you got a dog that can jump through fire, bring them on. This is what it's about. You could be live on location like this too, showing the world what you got. And y'all seen what Miss Jayla got. She's doing her thing, man. So shout out to Just Jayla and shout out to
Pittsburgh TMZ as well.
All right, y'all already know. So tune in. 5 Minutes of Fame. All right, y'all. Y'all just watched 5 Minutes of Fame. Miss Just Jayla just did her thing. It was an awesome performance. Hey, man, that thing was off the chain. You are our first R&B artist to come on. But you're not just an R&B artist, so I want to say that. But that was the first R&B 5 Minutes of Fame. I'm going to say that. And you did your damn thing, man.
Thank you.
You
Thank
did
you,
your
guys.
thing,
I
man.
appreciate you guys.
Hey, yo, so tell us, where are you from?
So I'm originally from Braddock, PA.
Oh, yeah, you from the steel mill town.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, shout out to Braddock.
Shout out to Braddock, yeah. That's where I'm from. But I love Homewood, too. I was raised in Homewood, too.
Okay. Shout out to the Boo Wall.
Right.
You see, you know. So, I mean, so how long have you been doing what you do? Because you do rap, too.
Yes.
And you know what I mean? So you're very versatile. So how long have you been into this?
I've been doing music since I was 3 years old. I've been doing talent shows, pageants, all the way up until I was about 13. And then when I turned 14 years old, I started singing in like churches and stuff like that, and did all kinds of talent shows.
Okay.
And then 16, I started getting into the bars.
Okay. Start spitting the bars,
huh? So I just took off from there.
The glasses fell. We'll get them.
It's all right.
We live on set. This shit happens. You know, we can't control it. It's the wind up here. So you've been doing this since you were young. You got into the bars. So what inspired you to get into the rapping?
I would probably have to say my anger and the emotions that I've been going through just through personal experiences. I felt like singing wasn't a statement enough.
Okay.
I feel like I need to speak at y'all.
Okay. Okay, and I know that's right. So basically you turned your emotions, your negative feelings into a positive. You said, fuck it, I'm going to turn it into the bars.
Yes.
And you know, that's a great thing. For somebody young and then to just come up with that and do that, that just shows your growth, shows maturity. And I respect that. You know what I mean? You didn't say, I jumped in because I seen people with the rapping, with the jewelry, or with none of that. You said, I jumped in it because it was a way for me to deter my feelings.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And singing wasn't enough. So that is just off the chain.
Thank you, guys. So instead of me getting mad, I just rap.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know. You know what I mean? So, are you with a label?
No, I'm not.
Are you not? Are you going to stay independent?
I don't know. You know, I have to think about that. I'm happy right now, so I can't really,
So
put
you
a
might
mark
as well
on
stay
that.
independent as of right now. You know, you want your own checks coming in.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
So now with the business, are you learning the business beyond just rapping and getting in the studio?
Yes.
Are you learning the paperwork, the contracts, the different managers, the different thing? You're learning that too, also.
I'm learning that, and I went through a couple experiences too. That really helped me learn. So, because I'm a very hands-on kind of person.
Okay.
So that helped me learn. And then over COVID, I did a lot of studying, a lot of reading, and doing a lot of research. I mean, I had so much time on my hands. I had nothing else really to do but to better myself and manifest all the things that I want to get done. So
you heard that keyword, manifest.
No, you're gonna hear it a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna keep hearing that. You know what I'm
But I'm
saying?
gonna ask you a question. Like, who was your influences? Because, like, me personally, when I hear a woman rap, sings, I instantly think of Lauryn Hill.
Right.
You know what I mean? She was like, to me, like the best. I mean, Queen Latifah. I'm older, so Queen
Yeah.
Latifah. But I'm just saying, like Lauryn Hill. Everybody knows Lauryn Hill from Cookouts.
Yeah.
Right.
We all black. But is that one of your influences, or
I probably have to say Eve and Raw Digga. And the reason why I say that is because they're so versatile and they never had to disrespect themselves to get their point across.
Okay.
They used a lot of words and their vocabulary was so profound, and I really admire that because, that's like one of the battles that I kind of go with in this industry.
Got you.
So,
It's just keep staying true to yourself.
yes,
right?
staying true to myself.
And that's why I think of Lauryn Hill when I think, of what you do. I think Lauryn Hill more than I think of other people. But in Pittsburgh, who do you want to make a song with? Like, are you down with any of these artists?
I'm down with these artists, but I'm just going to be completely honest. I want everybody to start supporting each other. I don't want to do a song with anybody until I start seeing everybody support each other, because that's a waste of time to me. I do songs with people who are serious and put their heart into it. Don't waste my time.
Oh, I love that.
That's what I want to say. I seen her perform, but she was definitely awesome. I seen her perform at the 24 Lounge. She definitely did a great job. I was like, oh, sis, definitely follow her.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I want to ask you this. Where can we find you at? Where can they find you at? What you got coming out? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you guys can follow me on all social media platforms under JUSSJALA. And I got an EP I'm about to drop. I got some videos I'm about to drop. The summer is hot.
Yes. Hey, y'all see it's raining. We got to get out of here. Keep tuning in. Keep subscribing. Pittsburgh TMZ. We out.
BB, kill the beat. Pittsburgh, nigga. Pittsburgh.